Okay, how's it going? I'm gonna do a book review, actually, a change of pace for my collection, and it is a book that I meant to show in my Zebra collection because it is a Zebra book, but it's a reprint from Valancourt Books, and it is from a Paperbacks from Hell line. Yeah, it is a Paperback from Hell, which is The Nest. I read this about a year or two ago, and this book got me back into reading. I was just super bored. I gave up reading. I don't really know why, but I gave up reading, and I was on the couch with my wife, and then she's like, hey, how about we just go to the library? So we went to the library. I got a library card, and in the library, I picked up Paperbacks from Hell. This isn't the copy I picked up. I bought this later, but I got it. After I got it, I read it. I finished Paperbacks from Hell in maybe 2 days. I spent that whole day that I got home reading it, and then I spent the whole day after. Yeah, I killed that book in, again, like 2 days. So after that, it broadened my horizons for horror books because I always thought, my small pea brain, I always thought that the only writer who wrote in the 80s was Stephen King. I don't know why, but that's who I grew up reading. So I read a ton of Stephen King when I was like through high school. I think I read some in middle school, and I got weird looks from teachers, but my first Stephen King book I read was Christine, and it just went on from there and there and there. And I picked this book up, again, not too long ago, and it really, really broadened my horizons. So again, I was in a slump, and I was just looking through it, and a book that really stood out for me was The Nest. And then I found out not too long after that, Valancourt was republishing some of these books. So I went on their website and I got The Nest. I read The Nest and I absolutely loved it. This got me out of, I guess, a year's slump, not like years upon years of reading slump. I read it in maybe 2 or 3 weeks, about 2 weeks, I would say. This, which for me is reading quickly because I'm a really, really slow reader, and I killed this book again really quick. So I read this, and I bet you would like to know about it. Again, I read this quite a while ago, so I'm going to try to recount stuff from memory. This is about a town that lives close, like a small town that lives close to a garbage dump, and right next to the garbage dump is a toxic waste plant, something like that. Then there was a cockroach population who got into said toxic waste plant and started to eat that. Then they mutated, and how the book describes it is they're about the size of your thumb, but it's hundreds upon hundreds of roaches. So they graduate from eating rats, because that's what they start with, is rats, then small house pets, so dogs, cats, chihuahuas, stuff like that. Then they graduate from that to eating people. The gore in this book is insane. The descriptions of the gore is insane. There is a certain scene where a man gets naked on a stack of leaves and something happens that I really can't say, but it's just as bad as you think it is. It is a wild ride. This is a wild book. If I had to give it between 1 and 5 stars, I would definitely give it 5 stars. Again, this got me back into reading, and since I've read this, I haven't stopped. So that's, I guess, my small review on The Nest. If you like it, let me know. I'm probably going to do more reviews because I'm almost through my collection to show, and I'm really wanting to start to read some. I've read a few of them, but I really want to start to really just dip my hands in and get more and more read so I can do more and more reviews, so I can let everyone know if these books are good or bad. I've heard some are good, I heard some are bad, but this book is amazing. It's great to read in the summer. I think that's when I read it, was in the summer. And just a great read. Great read. And if you like books like that, and if you wanted to check out Paperbacks from Hell, I definitely would. Because, again, that really broadened my horizons. So, yeah, that's this video, my small review on The Nest, one guy's opinion on the internet about a book from the 80s. So, yeah, thanks for listening, watching, reading, and I will hopefully catch you in the next video. I got reading to do.